Assalamu alaikum, I'm Arfa and welcome to Fried and Tasted. All the recipes here are tried and tested. So focaccia is an Italian flatbread which has crispy and flaky outside, whereas the inside is soft and chewy. The top part is smeared with lot of olive oil, some salt and seasoning. It has evolved into various forms with varieties of flavors. The one that I have made today is a very basic one with just fresh basil leaves on top for seasoning, but it really tastes good. Another difference that I did is that I used 100% whole wheat flour for it, so it is even more nutritious. And this bread goes very good as a side dish with pastas, soups, fried veggies, or even as a table bread to just snack on it, because it in itself is very flavorful. And when you see the video, you will see just while watching it, you will see that the bread is turning out to be so flavorful. Yes, and this bread is super easy to make in an old-fashioned way, so no fancy skill required. If you're new to bread baking, probably this is the bread you can always nail and you can always do good. And if you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button, comment in the comment section below and let me know about it so that I can feel good, and press the subscribe button if you haven't yet. Let's see how to make this. I'll roughly go through the ingredients. The exact measurements are in the description below. So here I've taken some whole wheat flour, some warm water to proof the yeast as well as needed, some olive oil. Again, we have to take olive oil only because that is what is going to flavor the focaccia bread. Here I have good quality yeast, some sugar and salt. Like any other bread, here also I will start with proofing the yeast. So I have taken some lukewarm water and in it I'm adding some active dry yeast. I'm also adding some sugar, stir it evenly, cover and let it sit for 15 minutes. In a big kneading bowl, here I have taken flour and in it now I'm adding some olive oil. Olive oil really enhances the flavor of this bread. Here I have proofed yeast. You can see the bubble on top which shows that the yeast has proofed nicely and now we can use it. I also have some lukewarm water which I will add only as I need it, and here I start kneading. Gradually add water to form a dough. I also added salt while kneading. I forgot to record it, and now here I have a flexible dough scraper and I'll use it to scrape the sides of the bowl to just combine the dough together. The dough is quite sticky to deal with, so this dough scraper really comes in handy. So I'm just doing the same thing, scraping the sides and then combining it together. So the dough is ready now. You can see that it is still very sticky and not smooth. So that is the best thing about this dough, that you don't have to knead it a lot and make it an arm workout day for you. So here I have just taken some olive oil, and I'm going to rub it all over the bread, cover and let it sit for 2 hours. Now for the herb oil that I'm going to drizzle on top of focaccia. Here I have a fresh basil plant. Of course, you can buy the basil leaves from the store. I have a plant, so I'll be pruning it and then using the fresh basil leaves. The fresher it is, the better it is. So here I have some extra virgin olive oil also, a little bit of garlic and paprika and salt. So here I am pruning my basil plant. You can see that I'm cutting only that tip of the plant where I see that the leaves have become more ripe and like they are ready to be eaten. And there are some small leaves at the bottom which still need some space to grow. So it's very good to keep pruning the plant that you are growing. So, and I really like taking any herbs, especially with herbs, like directly from the pot to the dish. It gives the feeling that you're eating something very fresh. And if you also like growing your own plants and eating it, make sure you let me know in the comments below. So I think this much is enough for me. So I have already washed the leaves and now I'm slicing or like finally chopping it into thin slices like this. Now for the next step here, I have taken my olive oil. You can even like warm it a little to make it taste even better. I just added garlic powder and paprika along with salt. And finally here goes the chopped basil leaves. Mix everything and keep it aside until it is ready to use. So this is how our dough looks like after 2 hours. You can see that it has doubled in volume. And now I'm just punching it down very lightly once again. On my pizza base, I'm transferring this dough. And with the help of my fingers, I'll spread it out exactly like I did in my pizza video. This technique prevents the air to squeeze out from the dough. With the handle of a ladle or a spoon, I'm making these indentations on the base. You can also use your fingers for it. This technique gives that rustic look to focaccia. The next step is to completely drench the base with the oil that we prepared. Because of the indentations, the base will absorb the oil well. So this makes this step even more crucial. With the back of the ladle, I'll repeat the process once again, what I did before. And then I'll let it sit on the counter itself for 30 minutes more. The dough has completely absorbed the oil and you can even see it pass through the pizza base. And now I'm going to bake it in the oven for 20 to 30 minutes. So I have just taken it out of the oven and look at the beautiful color and the herb crusted top. The same base can also be used for a whole wheat deep dish pizza. So I'll just cut the bread and show you how it looks like from inside. It's really hot right now because I just took it out of the oven. You can cut it in any shape you desire and serve it with pasta, salad, soup, grilled veggies, whatever you prefer, or you can just have it like this because it is already very flavorful from inside. And let me show you how it looks like. And look at those air pockets inside it. And yes, it's ready.